He's a maniac for hire, who usually causes more problems than he solves. So, caveat emptor, this is Ulysses Sweet. Created by a young Grant Morrison and artist Jimmy Johnstone, mercenary Ulysses Sweet originally appeared in a one-off Future Shock called Maniac For Hire in 2000 AD Prog 507 in 1987. With his nasty habit of leaving destruction in his wake, Sweet is as straightforward a character as you'll meet in the pages of 2000 AD, and the clue to his personality is right there in the title. He's a maniac, and he's for hire. But clients should beware they're as likely to end up his victims as his targets are. Psychotic and uncontrollable, he's based on Solonic 5, a planetoid renowned for its violence. Even here, Ulysses' behaviour is beyond the pale. He can only spend 2 hours on the surface, after which he will be remotely destroyed by the government, triggering the psych chip in his head. This AI implant is based on a dead psychiatrist and acts as his inbuilt therapist, trying to keep him calm and away from trouble. So it's kind of got its work cut out for it. Sweet was popular enough to reappear with a new look in Fruitcake and Veg in Progs 508 to 509 with art by Colin McNeil, but then took quite the break, reappearing decades later from the pen of Guy Adams and artist Paul Marshall for 2 series that kept the gleefully violent comedy but worked in some sadistic psychiatry and previously non-existent subplots, turning what had been a one-joke character into something a bit richer. It's still an out-and-out comedy strip, but its extreme violence and madcap silliness mean this was one revival that seemed to click. Sweet's brief original adventures were collected in 2000 AD Extreme Edition number 28, and the first news story by Adams and Marshall began in the end-of-year Prog 2014, before continuing Progs 1862 to 1869, while the second series ran in the end-of-year Prog 2015 and Progs 1912 to 1917. From a terrible mercenary to the ultimate soldier, next week on the 2000 AD ABC. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel as we encounter the Universal Soldier.